I'm with Jyoti Stephens today, who is the Vice President of People, Culture and Mission at Nature's Path. And I'm with you today because you have an important announcement to make. Is that correct?
That's right. So tomorrow we're taking our website, naturespath.com, down and replacing it with an urgent appeal to the government to oppose the pipeline expansion and a request to instead invest in renewable energy and renewable energy infrastructure.
So what exactly will happen tomorrow? What can we expect to see?
So if you go to naturespath.com, instead of seeing our products or company stories, what you'll see instead is a call to action for people to participate, where they can go on and sign a petition to encourage the government to invest in renewable energy instead of the pipeline expansion. And then additionally, we have some beautiful art that we've worked with local BC artists to create that people can customize, share on their social channels, and tweet out. It's really about bringing people together in a positive manner for the future.
Will operations still run as normal, or is it just the website?
Our operations will continue as normal, but we won't have any sales on our website, so we're shutting down that functionality. And we really do want to raise awareness, so all of our social channels will be focused on this messaging instead of the regular product messaging that you'd see.
So you're prepared to take that financial hits tomorrow?
Yeah, it's something that we feel strongly about and compelled to invite people to join us. This movement is bigger. Bigger than us alone, and we all need to step in to make sure that we have a thriving future.
What is your interest in weighing into the pipeline debate?
Well, as we're in this age of climate crisis, we feel that furthering the pipeline expansion increases our reliance on fossil fuels, and what we really need to be doing is to be transitioning to a low carbon economy for the future of us all. And we think that business has an important role to be an agent for change in the world, and that's what we want to do.
And you feel like the Trans Mountain Pipeline Expansion project isn't conducive to that, it's not in line with those goals?
Well, what we feel is that it increases our reliance on fossil fuels, and really what we should be doing is taking a stand to be moving our economy towards renewable energy and technology that doesn't create additional burden on our environment.
So you don't feel like the supposed benefits of the Trans Mountain Pipeline really outweigh the negatives?
No, we don't. We feel that we do need to make a change towards a low carbon economy. This is an inflection point for us as a country, and we have the opportunity to choose a different path. And that's what we're inviting the government to do, and we're calling on other people to join us to do as well. We know that if we're going to hit our Paris climate targets, we need to be shifting our focus away from fossil fuel production and transportation, and this is an opportunity to do that.
And so even though that more money and more jobs will be created by this pipeline, you don't think that's worth it to continue and finish?
Well, we feel that there are more jobs and more opportunities to be invested, to be created in the investment of renewable energy and renewable energy projects, and that's really the right way to grow our economy.
How do you believe specifically that Nature's Path is going to be affected by the continuation or the finishing of the Trans Mountain Pipeline?
We believe that all businesses have a responsibility to stand up for what they believe, and what we believe is that we need to leave the earth better than we found it, and we think that this project is a step that takes us away from that objective. At the end of the day, there's no business to be done on a dead planet, so if we continue to add pollution into the environment that decreases our ability to thrive as a society and as a country in the future, none of us win.
Is Nature's Path concerned about any possible backlash on its own brand in either Alberta or Saskatchewan?
We realize that this is a divisive issue, and either way, whatever the decision is made with the pipeline, there will be people who are negatively impacted. But at the end of the day, we really feel it's important to stand up for what we believe in, and what we believe in is a renewable energy future and a low carbon economy. And we're doing this out of deep love for the planet. We want to see people and the planet thrive for generations to come. This isn't about a short-term impact. This is about the long-term future for us all.
Okay, but in 2015, a media company called Rebel Media started a campaign to boycott Tim Hortons because the coffee company wouldn't put advertisements from Enbridge in their coffee shops. Do you feel like this could possibly have a similar effect with Nature's Path?
If it does, we're ready to accept the challenge with love in our hearts. This is something that we believe in. We haven't stood back from putting our actions, our values into actions and other issues, and this is something that we feel strongly enough about that we're willing to take on that risk because it's important for all of us and for our future.
You are one of the first, at least major companies to take a stand like this. Is that scary or is that exciting? How does that make you feel?
You know, we're coming at this from a place of love for our planet, and you know, we are excited about taking a stand. It's something that our team feels passionate about, and you know, we're excited to invite other people to join us.
There are other companies that promote themselves as being very eco-friendly or environmentally friendly, but they haven't made a public statement regarding the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion project. Do you feel like that's a contradiction, or should they be more open and forward?
Well, you know, every company has their own MO, and where we're coming from is that our mission is to leave the earth better than we found it. And if other companies are interested in joining us, we invite them to join us. I think we're stronger in numbers, and together we can make a difference. We believe that business has the responsibility to be a force for positive change in the world, and we want to put our money where our mouth is.
Do you have any comments about how the local Chamber of Commerce in BC and the national business lobby groups in Canada are kind of lining up in support of the pipeline?
You know, we signed the Board of Change a letter to the Premier, and we feel that there are businesses who are committed within BC to a low carbon economy, and we are part of that movement. And we feel that business has a responsibility to be a force for positive social, environmental and economic change. And we invite other businesses who might be curious about what that looks like to join us in this movement, because it's really together that we're going to make a positive impact, not just now, but for generations to come.
Does it worry you to see other businesses supporting the pipeline?
You know, we can do what we can do. We believe that change starts with us, and so we're taking our stance and our commitment, and again, we're inviting other businesses to join us. Business can be a force for good. Business can be a driver of tremendous change, either positively or negatively, and we want to be that force for positive change. And we invite other businesses to join us in that movement.
Thank you for the interview, Jyoti. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to speak with National Observer.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and your interest.